Alright, we're looking at an athlete here go through our
Still a bit.
crossbody hip shooter drill.
Point right at his chest. It's a big enough chest, man. You can't miss it.
It's pretty bad.
And so as the coach says there, you notice that we want to point right at the chest. What he's referring to, of course, is the finish of the pass. We want to ensure here, as far as key learning points are concerned, are that we are as linear as possible, and that in the mechanics of the pass, our elbow and hand is behind the ball, pushing, driving through the ball as we transfer it from one side of the body. And when we do finally come to our release, that our release point is accurate, pointing at the target, in this case the chest of the man whom you're passing to. You can see clearly what's happening is that he continues to finish high in his pass. It's something that he questioned me about after the session. If we look closely at what's happening, you can see actually that part of this comes from the fact that he is not getting his elbow directly behind the ball, but rather that ball is slightly swinging out from across his body, which is creating a sort of a swing pattern. The other thing that is evident is that he's dipping in his pass, likely part of an old habit, maybe from a scrum half style pass. Quite clear here, as you can see in the background. He dips down, and that front leg, as that extends, you'll see this pass lift up. So while his release point is good, he follows up and travels higher as that front leg extends. So what we want to make sure is that when he's passing, he thinks about staying down, body over ball, driving in a nice straight line behind it. One other thing for our athlete to consider is the path of his mechanics. You can see already that his elbow is clearly behind the body. We'd want to see that his elbow is actually more out directly behind the ball, so that he would in effect be pushing through the ball in this direction when he goes to pass. You can see that it swings out, and of course what happens when this swings out is that all the energy of this pass is going out and in a circle. This, coupled with the fact that he's dipping and then coming up, means that all his energy is going up in his pass. And although he's releasing at the correct time, there could be inconsistencies in his pass, as he doesn't finish consistently at the target as a result of these precluding mechanics. I like the fact that he finishes shoulders square. I like that he's opening his hips to target at final execution of pass. We just want to work on a couple of those key learning points again, making sure that his elbow is behind the ball with hand forcing in linear mechanics towards the direction of his target, and that when he does finish, he's not dipping and popping up, but rather staying down over top of his pass, body over ball, and pushing it in the right direction.